Hi, chat.
So the doctors really don't know.
Hello.
Hope you are doing
Hi.
well. Hope everyone had a nice Valentine's Day. But we are here. Cove unfortunately won't be able to make it today. Let me know earlier. But the other 6 of us are here and ready for some D&D.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here.
We're stronger and gayer than ever.
How much Tabasco is too much Tabasco is the question.
That is a good question.
Well, I'm about to find out if that was too much or not.
Experimentation is the key to discovery.
Ben and I are having pizza, for those wondering. It's dinner time in South Africa.
I'll probably have pizza after session. I'm gonna finish that leftover pizza.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are a bunch of pieces.
Alrighty. Everyone's good and ready. We'll hop on in with the recap.
Breaking news. That was not enough Tabasco.
Oh. Well, I mean, I suppose it's better than it being too much.
For sure.
It can still be fixed.
Exactly.
Yep.
But yes.
Yeah, it's
Let me get... Where's he at? There he is. Yes. Having gotten used to his appearance by now, you all see Esther at his desk.
Welcome back, folks. Let's delve into today's news. Last time, the party geared up before they began their venture out of the city walls and into the dangers of the divine fog. As the group traveled about, they noticed some very disturbing sights, from maimed wildlife and people to even the corpse of a dragon. Accompanying the corpses and carcasses, the group found telltale signs of the Ascended, those who were unfortunate enough to have lost their grasp on the tapestry and lost their humanity, turning into horrible divine creatures. Along the way to the outpost, the group heard strange and unsettling sounds, as something seemed to be following them closely, prowling. In a large crater, the party found the fallen star core that Romulus was after, collecting it to return to him. And after long, the party happened upon the outpost, finding that there were ascended beings about, lurking behind the building. The group made their way inside, finding the individual they'd been sent for, a lanky lizard folk by the name of Sinclair. The party hid out in the basement of the outpost, figuring out their escape plan. After some quiet debate, Ponto prodding one of the Ascended using one of his spells, the party used the wish stone from Romulus to expand the capacity of the teleportation orb the group was given by Preston. The party made it back to the office safely, experiencing a joyous reunion between myself, Sanchez, Preston, and Sinclair, the man they rescued. The group divulged all that happened, as well as what they'd observed from the Ascended. Ponto did some introspection about the nature of the Ascended, having observed from one of their senses. Ponto took Gunther on a brief flight above the city, where he shared his thoughts about them. And after regrouping, the party set off for Luminaire Palace to give Romulus the core of the fallen star, soon preparing to depart back to their homeworld. And that's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time.
I like to imagine like he's saying this and we're just in the room with him.
Yeah, just watching.
Definitely.
Like Agent Cooper with this little tape recorder.
It's like, how did you know all of that?
I'm psychic.
We just finished telling him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just relaying it to the rest of the city as you're telling it.
He's
to
like,
them.
let me get this straight. So,
Exactly. Well, yes.
I get your story. What I wanted was pictures of the Spider-Man.
Well, we didn't see any Driders, okay?
Let's see, where's the city map? There it is. Yes, we pick up with you all having just reunited with Ponto and Gunther, having come back from their little flight above the city. You all begin making your way to the Velvet Lofts, where Luminaire Palace awaits to return the core to Romulus. Ponto, who was perhaps a little tuckered out from that flight around the city, as exhilarating and fun as it was probably riding on the back up north.
Yes.
Yes. You all,
Like a baby baboon.
yeah.
Ponto has been deactivated.
Yes. The boy, he sleeps. Yes, you all make your way over to Luminaire Palace. And once again, passing by the more noble folks about, who once again kind of give you a couple of longer than perhaps the average person would looks at you. But nevertheless, they seem to just go about their business. They don't seem to stop or question you or anything. And you make it up to the gates to the palace, where the guards kind of look at each other and then back at you before standing aside. The governor was expecting you. You all can head on in.
Well, thank you kindly.
Thank you.
And yeah, heading inside, you step into the entryway, the foyer just inside, and waiting there for you is Romulus, and he kind of stops what he was doing. He seemed to have been reading a book, and he looks to all of you. Let's see, there we go.
Good you're back. I trust everything went well.
Yeah, we're alive.
Yes, and we've retrieved the Wish Stone.
Come with me upstairs. I have something I'd like to run by you.
Okay.
He will lead you all up to the room where you initially met him. Let me get his art.
The Rat King.
Yes. Not to be confused with the phenomenon that happens. That is very different.
I mean, can we prove that this isn't a Rat King inside like a trench coat?
What?
I suppose.
What if it's just a bunch of? What if it's just a bunch of rats in a giant rat costume?
Yeah.
That is a possibility. Chat, Google Rat King at your own risk.
Yeah, it's not advised, but if you're really
Not
curious.
advised, but do so at your own risk.
Yeah, it's very not good.
Yeah.
But yes, he leads you all into that same room. It seemed to be the room that serves as a study of sorts.
Now, did you run into any trouble getting the core?
I think we narrowly avoided trouble.
That's good.
We actually had to use the wish stone to get back to the city. It was too risky to, make the trek back.
Well, since you were able to get the core for me, I would be willing to part with another.
Hang on, we were told that those were exceptionally rare.
And they are, but I'd like to be able to repay you all for taking on such a task for me.
Well, thank you. You're most welcome.
That being said, if there's something you'd rather have, I'd be willing to try and accommodate.
Arnie kind of looks to the others, like he can't really think of anything that he wants.
If you already had a witch stone, why did you need another?
So to clarify, what he had you all get, it's not a wish stone that he had you get. He had you get the core to a fallen star.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was thinking. My brain has been on the Puss in Boots movie. I absolutely thought we were retrieving a wish. The stone was the name.
I mean, valid. Look, if death shows up, I'm gone.
Yes, is there anything I could perhaps get for you as a reward? Be it material or monetary or otherwise? I am the governor after all. I can do what is within my power.
I don't think I could think of anything, sir. I think we're just travelers, just trying to do our best for people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to have been able to help, really. It's not like it was far out of the way or anything. It was along the way. We're already going out there.
Yeah.
Is there nothing I could get you as a reward? I could at least give you a bit of coin, if that'd be something you'd want. Although I suppose I'm not sure how valuable that'd be back in Aurelia.
Well, that's also true.
I guess
What is
the
the
others.
exchange rate?
Well, as far as from what you've seen, at least Aurelia gold seems to be pretty valuable here. As to what the coin here would be back there, you're not sure.
Look, we gotta find out. Is platinum more common than gold here, and we can just kind of hop back and forth, taking advantage of the exchange rates.
Now you trying to bring the turnip stock market here.
No, it's like in the video game where you craft an item and you can actually sell for more than the materials. So you just speedrun that and have unlimited money.
Is Electrum a thing here?
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is.
For special purposes.
It's rare, but that I can certainly get you some, yes.
I mean, It's a suggestion, but by no means a request. I'm just happy to have helped, like Eric says.
And that certainly can be useful.
I can do that. Give me a moment.
He steps out of the room, comes back a couple of minutes later with a little strong box. He'll hand it up to whoever takes it.
Maybe the person
Yeah.
with the bag of holding.
What's bag of holding?
Room.
Yeah, candles.
Oh,
Candles, is it?
Candles,
Yeah.
sorry. I forgot.
Candles will accept the box and put it into the bag of holding.
There's
Thank you.
50 electrum in there.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
It's perhaps rarer here than in Rulia. As here, it's heavily guarded by the dragons.
Well, I mean, for good reason, I would suppose.
Well, dragons are obsessed with magic, and they'll take any magic that they can get their claws on. They, after all, can bend the tapestry to their will.
Right. We actually found a dead dragon out in the mist. It was really disconcerting.
You found a dead dragon.
That's
It
right.
was a horrible sight.
Seems to have been set upon by something very fast.
You see a glimpse of worry on his face for a moment, before he kind of regains his composure.
Interesting. Something like that lurks out in the mists. That could be more of a pertinent problem than I perhaps thought.
My friend here, and he kind of points to Anto, was theorizing that maybe these beings that were in the forest were not of this world, but of another one.
The Ascended, they originate from normal people, typically. The fog shapes them. It loosens their grasp on the tapestry until it's loose. And once it's loose, they are completely different creatures altogether. They become hungry, divine amalgamations.
Yes, that being said, there's more research to be done on these individuals.
That is true. Suppose I'll need to fund the scholars at Phoenix Perch a bit better. Definitely be sending some funds their way. As if the Ascended have the capability to easily fell a dragon, something that usually takes an army to do, that's quite concerning.
So, with the knowledge we have of Llewellyn, there's no connection between this situation here and him, right? Is that something we could roll for? Is it just completely not related?
I would say you'd be able to kind of you based on what you know about Llewellyn and about Volscaria, it doesn't seem like they'd be linked at all. Given that it is a completely different world, it is doubtful that Llewellyn has any connection, anything here.
Okay.
Yeah, they have phones here, not orbs.
And somewhere a giant evil phone is terrorizing people.
But who was phone?
Giant 3310.
That thing's immortal. Did we discuss the fact that they knew we were there and didn't attack us?
No.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because that feels off to me.
I will also bring that up to him. That was something else Pontokan mentioned, that they knew that we were present, but they didn't all the time, and they didn't attack.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the
No, it's
first
only until-
I've heard of that. Typically, from what I've known of the fog and the Ascended, they'll go after anything that can sate their hunger, their appetite.
Well, I think Ponto mentioned something about they're just like operating off of pure instinct.
Right.
So whether they attacked out of, you know, it might have been that they attacked because they were provoked.
I would be inclined to believe that yes, they do act out of instinct. However, based on all the observations I've seen, and scholars at Phoenix Perch have, their instincts are to feed on living creatures. Their instincts are to eat, to sate that appetite. So as to why they wouldn't come after you, I could only think that perhaps the ones you encountered were, maybe repulsed. They didn't want to eat you, perhaps, for some reason.
I'm very edible.
Rude.
She does not look at Nadine when she says that.
Does Nadine agree, though?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her.
Nadine, look at you. She'll look at you. Probably true. I do not think I would taste
I
very
think
good.
it flies right over Pom's head, but she's like, yeah, exactly.
Just Nadine and Pom just doing the two entirely different thought bubbles.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever the reason, it had to be something linked to their instinctual nature. That or... perhaps there's somebody pulling some strings. Or something pulling some strings. Perhaps they saw reason to not attack you. But as to what that reason could be, I'm not sure. And that's for the scholars to discover.
That's certainly a possibility that I haven't considered.
Very curious, though. note all of this down, and I'll be speaking with some of the scholars, and providing them with the funds and means to gather better information about all of this.
Yeah. Well, hope we could save some lives.
I certainly hope so. As if a dragon didn't stand a chance against those things, there's little else that will.
Right. So, you led us up here because you wanted to show us something.
Yes. It's about your world, actually. You all have been losing gods, haven't you?
We have.
We did
have
find one again,
one
though.
here.
I recall it being mentioned when I was there for the short time I was.
Well, it seems like that problem has been mostly taken care of. So, we're always being on the lookout for these god slayers.
Did you know their methods? How they go about killing these gods?
I can't remember if it was ever explained to us.
It was explained to you as to how Helm was killed. Helm essentially had somebody under his wing who was more or less being trained, but then used it as a means of getting close to Helm and killing him.
So he got betrayed.
But as to how Gon died, you didn't really get specifics on that.
Yeah, he didn't remember.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, you wouldn't really be able to tell anyone if you got, like, someone ran up behind you and bashed you over the head.
But yes, do you happen to know their means?
I'm aware of at least one of them. That, that Helm got betrayed, or someone close to him.
But you've had more than one god die, and surely something like that wouldn't work twice. The gods would muster up their defenses, so to speak. They'd be more on guard about that kind of thing. So how do you think another is killed, if you had to guess?
Well, I'm not.
Is there a particular substance that can inflict injuries to a god? I expect that a standard, ordinary sword wouldn't be very effective,
I doubt it. I doubt that there was use of just a normal weapon to have killed a god. I'm thinking that one of those gods of Rulia got pulled into a plane in which they were powerless and slain there through perhaps a very elaborate form of ritual or teleportation or something.
That would make sense. We did see their little demi-plane.
That's right. I do recall that they have a means to summon the demiplane. We actually have a means of finding those sigils to identify those.
I believe your best bet, if you are wanting to put a stop to these Godslayers, is to find and destroy their demiplane. As if I'm right, it's possible that they're corralling the gods there where they lack power and using that as their means to kill them.
Right.
That aside, though, I'm not completely out of contact with Rulia.
Oh yeah. Do you have a person on the inside? Someone you've befriended?
More of a entity. The Astral Feast, if you've heard of it.
Sounds tasty.
Isn't that the thing that Ponto's related to?
At the Astral Sea?
Oh, sorry.
The Astral Feast
Maybe-
is a very large dragon that is in charge of keeping the Astral Sea from falling into disarray.
Palm looks a bit disappointed that it doesn't involve an actual feast. Or did I mishear that? Was the word not feast?
No, it's Astral Feast.
Okay.
I've been in contact with it. By means of sheer interest, I've been conversing. When your friend
And he points to Ponto.
wakes up, have him check in. Might be able to provide some useful insight.
Do you mean with his mother or with the Astral Feast?
Both.
Do we know if they're different?
They're different, yes, but closely related.
You know, I don't think we even asked if like Ponto has ever had like any sort of like relationship with the Astral Feast. He's only talking about the Astral Sea.
It would be perhaps wise to learn what you can. I'm sure you all are well aware of this. But if the gods continue to drop off, so too will your plane.
Yeah, we're aware.
We're trying our best to stop it.
I'm sure you will do just fine. But always be hungry for information. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you for indulging me and helping me with this matter of the Star Core.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, what are you planning to do with it exactly? Or am I overstepping some sort of boundary here?
I haven't entirely figured it out yet, but I know that using what it originates from, its connection to the cosmos here, might provide a means of protecting this city from the fog until it's passed.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what will lift the fog, if anything. The tapestry has begun to be repaired, but that won't get rid of the fog. It's quite possible that to get rid of the fog, the fates who ward are the ones that need to die. An unfortunately very similar situation to the one you find yourselves in. However, I won't be carrying out that task.
Right. So, rather dramatic.
The fates are a bit different from the gods you know back in Arulia. To kill one of the fates is a much more attainable task. The fates are not immortal. They're mortals just like all of us. And they, having reign over Volscaria, tend to cause issues sometimes, much like the one we find ourselves in now. But I hope that answered your question.
Well, yeah, it certainly did. And, yeah, I hope. I only wish you the best of luck in your endeavors.
Likewise. If you're ever back in Volscaria, I'd be happy to speak with you again. And of course, you are welcome here anytime.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you kindly.
All right. I'm sure you all have pressing matters to deal with, so I suppose I'll be seeing you.
I think that's our cue to go, gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, Barney will not be entirely sure what to do, but like maybe just bow and make his exit.
It's like this is a king type guy, right?
Do we bow for governors?
how do you exit from a gubernatorial room?
He kind of quirks an eyebrow at the bow, but he doesn't say anything.
Does he look like he's enjoying it?
Make an insight check.
That's not very good. Hang on. What's my modifier? 14.
You see as he quirks his eyebrow, there's a slight grin to it, so probably.
Right. Tom will salute and leave.
Yeah. You all head out of the palace and are able to make your way back to the office. Once back, you find Esther and co were waiting for you and kind of presenting it. You see Sanchez is holding a very nice looking cake.
Oh,
I am. We wanted to give you a parting gift. It's not much, but I hope you'll enjoy it.
That looks amazing. What flavor is the cake?
It looks to be a red velvet cheesecake.
Oh my god. Yes.
We all approach with malicious intent towards the cake.
Gonna devour that thing so hard it's gonna have to roll for initiative.
I think we get a surprise attack on it because it's prone.
It is a very, very good cake. It is very rich and decadent. It is everything you've ever wanted from a cheesecake.
Amazing.
nice.
And I hope we'll see you again sometime.
Well, we know the way here, or at least I do.
Yeah, regular travel seems like it'd be difficult.
Certainly
did
is
we-
convenient.
Did we establish last time that the orb can't communicate across universes, or what is this? Dimension?
Yeah, that was established.
Okay.
However, you did get means of communicating with Sabrina back in Helenfield in a different means. And you do know of the radio contraptions that they have here.
Do you suppose one of those radio thingies could pick up signals from here in our world?
It's quite possible. They have a pretty big radius. Do you want one to keep in contact?
I think we should at least try.
Yeah, I've got a spare one. He goes to the back room and comes back and hands over a little radio for you.
You are gonna have to tell me how to work this thing.
So you're only gonna get one channel on it, so you just turn the dial until you can hear actual speaking and it doesn't sound like static.
Static.
Does Palm need to make an intelligence roll?
We're gonna go back to Aurelia and start tuning it, and it's gonna be like trying to listen to the radio in the ruins of Alf.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an intelligence check, Palm. See if you can figure this out.
No, that's a 2 on the dice. Hang on. She doesn't understand, and she loses a few childhood memories in the process. I think my friends are gonna have to help me listen and understand.
It's not too bad, and yeah, and he'll walk over and show you which dials to turn.
Ooh.
This one controls volume, and this one controls which frequency it's picking up on. That's just a fancy word for if you're hearing us or you're not.
Okay. I think I can manage that. Fun fact, when Alf was airing in the States, a little while after that, South Africa got it because of sanctions, but it was dubbed into Afrikaans. But we had a thing here where you can turn on the radio when a certain show is on and listen to it in English. You basically turn your TV sound off and you put the radio on, and then you hear the sound from your radio, but you watch it on the TV. It was very strange.
Simulcast.
It's like doing a YouTube Let's Watch.
Yeah, I was thinking it's Riff Tracks vibes.
Yeah.
And some TVs here had that built in where you could switch a little switch and it actually was already tuned to the simulcast channel, and then it was like really fancy and you could listen to it on your TV in English, which was what my parents loved to do. Anyway, a bit of odd South African history for you there.
Very neat.
Yeah. But you folks are, of course, welcome here anytime. We'd be happy to have you around. Thank you again for all your help.
Of course. And you're welcome in Perulia as well, of course.
Might have to take you up on that at some point.
Yeah. Next time I'll make a cake.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Barney will feed you some good cake.
Sanchez he looks over with a big smile at Esther. we have to go. We'll give it a couple of days, weeks, but we should definitely take them up on that.
Good, yes.
Yes, I suppose we will take you up on that then. We'll let you know before we show up, though.
All right. Well, we look forward to it.
Thank you for all your help too. I don't think we could have gone through this, without some assistance.
Yeah, you're helping us prepare for what to expect. That was definitely beneficial.
Oops, I've been muted. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're just glad everything worked out, and glad you all are safe. Because that couldn't have been pleasant.
It was in my top 10 worst experiences, but not number one.
It was terrifying, but we're glad we could help anyway.
We could have taken him.
Remember that other painting that you went into that one time?
It was worse than that painting.
Oh.
Now I'm curious, but I'll not pry.
I suppose we should get back then.
Yeah. We do have some things to take care of back at home.
Well, best of luck to you, and we'll see you sometime in the future. And they all wave to you all as you make your way to the back room, where the entrance to the painting is.
Ooh.
Well, back we go.
We're in the back rooms.
Hello?
Yeah, the walls are oddly yellow. There's the hum of fluorescent lights.
Turn around, the
This
past
would
is gone.
See, this would actually be scary.
This is the real fog place. We just imagine that we went back to town.
I've dealt with Sin Eaters before, so this is worse.
The next dungeon I send you through is it's a liminal space.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys head to the room with the painting, and you are able to head through. And very similar to when you first entered the painting, you feel that kind of contorting and kind of odd motion in your bodies as you are sent back. And your senses dull before they start to return to you, and you all find yourselves back in one of the rooms in the Palace of Shore. You all are back in the guest room in the Vermilion Palace. Oh, it was interesting.
No, can't get used to that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this the same with every painting or just specific paintings?
She thinks about how I think we've been through 3 so far, right?
Yeah.
Like the 3 really sucked, except for I mean the part where we met people and that was fine, but the bad things from there were kind of bad. So not every painting, but enough of them that it makes me cautious.
Yeah, the fog situation sounds scary and worrying.
Yes, I really feel driven to help them. It's a really bad situation.
Yeah.
I do hope they can, figure out what they need to.
Yeah. I mean, like, one thing at a time, I guess. If we, as much as I want to help them now, we do have, pressing matters here to do here as well.
And, we were able to help a little. We got them information, and we helped Sinclair get back.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not nothing.
Well, I don't know about all of you, but I think we should maybe get some sleep before we get on the road.
I agree. What time is it now in Shore?
Time.
Here is it.
Time-wise, it's late evening. It's about 8 p.m. As far as how much time has passed, doesn't seem like you guys were gone for more than a day. Seem to be pretty equal in terms of timing.
Okay. So Pom's mom was probably wondering where the hell we were for a few hours.
It's fine, they have a camel now. They've forgotten all about Pom, they have a new child.
They have replacement pomegranate now.
they called it pomegranate.
Camel granite.
Pomalot.
Amazing.
Okay. Did we say we were gonna have together? I can't remember.
Wait, what did you say?
Did we say, or is it breakfast, that we were gonna have another meal with Pom's mom, or was that something else that I'm thinking of?
I don't remember. I think she and Thatch said they were headed back, but I could be misremembering.
Okay. You might be right. I actually, got brain fog. But
I think they joined us. I think they joined us for dinner at the palace.
Yeah, they did join you for dinner.
Yeah, they were like really hinting to wanting to join for dinner at the palace.
Yeah.
I would expect nothing less from Pom's family.
Yeah.
Very shrewd.
Carpe pastries.
Don't know if they would have been bold enough to try to go for like a second dinner at the palace.
I mean,
It probably
maybe
would
they're
be, but I feel like
I mean,
with the
they would, but they
camel,
probably wouldn't presume it.
yeah, with having the camel in tow, having had a good dinner and a spa day, they seem pretty content. But yeah,
Maybe there was like a conversation about like returning to like stopping by their Palm's house and having dinner with them at one point.
yeah, I think so.
yeah.
That might have been it.
Regardless, your mom would have told you that you guys are welcome by at any time. And if you're ever in the area, you could swing by.
I bet that just like bring another body. That was fun last time.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Are any of you doing anything before you head to bed?
I think Barney really wants to freshen up.
Yeah, you guys are able to get bathed.
Does the portal potty have like bathing facilities, or is it just
Yeah, it does.
just a loo? Okay, great.
It's a
Well,
very nice,
you'll
very,
know.
very nice bath.
Right. She will disappear into her boudoir. Wait, no, that's something else. Her... Well, I mean, it could be a wet boudoir.
It could be
Is that a thing?
Toilet.
A toilet. She will offer free use of the facilities to anyone who needs them, and she will disappear and have a bath.
Yeah.
It's may as well pop open the strong box and start distributing out the electrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to do so easily enough. It's 50 total, so you can split it. You can split it between yourselves, or if you want to put it in your party fund, that is also perfectly fine.
I think party fund would be pretty good.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and you could do like split it 6 ways and put the 2 left over in the party fund.
Do we have a running party fund or?
Yeah, there's a party fund channel for you.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm so used to tracking on my own sheet with Ren.
Yeah, you guys get
I
freshened up. You distribute the electrum. Is anyone else doing anything in particular?
Eh, I guess
Go ahead.
you go first. No, you go first.
Us is gonna go join Barney with the freshening up.
Yeah. You both get nice and freshened up. It's definitely you can definitely feel the change in temperature from being back.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know the showers could get that hot. What showers?
Yeah. Anyone else doing anything?
Why is your mane braided?
I guess Gunther will work a little bit more in his garden. Yeah.
Step into the
Before
garden.
going to bed.
Yeah, you tend to the garden a bit. Of course, Zuzgal is there as usual.
Hello, Gunther.
Hello. I guess anything interesting happened while we were gone?
Not particularly. Not here in the garden, anyway. I've seen a few butterflies.
You see a blue butterfly land on his nose.
I'm assuming that
I mean,
he's
what?
trying to chase after it. Oh, wait, what?
No, it was ignore me. Just
No, you're good.
That one's blue raspberry flavored.
Pictures of the internet, the insect world. The internet
Oh my
world.
god.
But it's been quite peaceful.
Zuzgal, I'm sure you know about this, but any basic informational feast? We were on an adventure and they were talking about how Ponto would eventually talk to it, and just wanted some basic information about it.
The Astral Feast is a large draconic entity that resides in the Astral Sea. It typically keeps things from becoming chaotic, whether there be tears in various planes or similar.
So, would it also be kind of also just trying to keep tapestry tears from happening, I guess?
As far as the tapestry, I do not believe the Astral Feast is linked to it.
I guess one thing that you said that caught my attention. So the astral feast resides in the astral sea, and the astral sea is its own being, right?
Yes, the Astral Sea is essentially the best way to think of it is like an ocean. An ocean where each plane is an island that connects using that ocean.
So kind of like a hub in a sense.
It is a space between.
That is good information to know then. Thank you, sir, Zuzgal. And he'll find like a honeysuckle to give them.
He will gladly accept.
Happy to be of assistance.
And as I'm growing this garden, I'll probably let the others kind of see it as well. I'm sure they'll get some use out of it. So if you do see, I'm just giving you a heads up just in case you want to keep yourself out of their view, or if you prefer company as well.
I would not mind the presence of your companions.
Well, then I think Gunther will continue guarding for maybe like an hour or so, and then as he gets tired, he'll head off to bed.
Yeah. You get the garden looking nice, and you head on to bed. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to do?
So did the strongbox, does it have like a lock on it?
Yes, it does have a lock on it, but he also gave you the key.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to lock the forbidden jelly in there, and then put that in the bag of holding.
Very clever.
Yeah, you're able to do so.
Yeah, sometimes I keep on forgetting we have that forbidden jelly here.
Yeah, you sure do. Yeah. If no one else has anything they'd like to do, you all head on to bed and receive the benefits of long rest.
Nice.
When you all awaken in the morning, I imagine Barney is making coffee again.
Yep.
you all convene to the familiar scent of Barney's coffee. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So, where's next on the itinerary? I guess we heading to Canesmith.
I would say it's the next logical step, unless someone else has any other suggestions.
Canesmith is where your parents are, right, Barney, or is this something else?
No, that's where Talos needs to head over to. We need to resurrect Gond.
Right. Sorry about that.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think I also remember like us saying that we were going to see like Varaxes and Win for something else too. I don't know what that. I can't remember exactly what that was.
Well, they were located over in
I think they were in Favel.
Yes.
No.
That's right.
Thank you. I think Kingsmith would be the next best step here.
And I think from Kinesmith, I think Candles. You mentioned you wanted to go to Brim. From there.
Right.
Oh yeah, and are we still gonna go to Arengate too, to the academy? So Pum could speak with the professor.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So Canesmith, Arengate, and Brim.
Put those eyeballs on the map.
If I had to guess, probably QWERTY.
This is a drumstick in the desert, and I think that's Danelle.
It's my calling card. My serial killer calling card.
What do you think the media would call Tom when they uncover her string of murders where she leaves a fully cooked drumstick at the scene?
The rotisserie killer.
Yeah. Amazing.
Poultry pilfer.
There we go.
Poultry predator.
Wait, no. Wait, I got it. The foul murderer.
The funky chicken.
There we go.
You guys are all pressuring me to start my supervillain arc. The names are so good.
That's
don't-
what Palm
don't let us
does
waste
in
our
the,
ideas.
in the Aurelia AU.
Palm's a serial killer and everyone has to find her.
Yeah. Yeah. You all have coffee and breakfast. Do we need to do anything else before we head out?
Well, I can't think of anything. Kinesmith is quite a ways out.
Yeah.
Don't suppose we have faster means of traveling there. Don't know if we could, get horses or something of the sort.
Tree is a good idea.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess even if there aren't like trees in Kingsmith, I mean, trees nearby would be even better.
Yeah.
Nadine, you've been away from your people a long while. Are you still? I mean, it's nice to have you. It's really nice to have you. But is this okay for you?
Yes, it's fine with me. They
Okay.
are doing a ritual at the moment that I wouldn't necessarily be able to assist with, so it is no harm.
Okay.
I plan on
But let me know
returning-
if you need.
I plan on returning once we've perhaps gone further up north.
Okay.
I remember you all mentioning that you were going to Rasvoldis, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
eventually.
That's when I will return to
Okay.
the fold.
Well, it's very good to have you regardless.
It's good to be here. Yeah. After you all have your breakfast, you go ahead and get on the road, unless you had anything else you need to do in shore.
I can't think of anything.
I think Barney will just maybe like inquire from Gunther. It's like, you sure you don't want to head out to Privia while we're here?
Oh, no, it'd be way too off track for us. I think we can continue. Besides, there's nothing for me to go to there.
All right. If you're sure about that, then we can carry on through to Canesmith.
Of course. Thank you for asking.
So, are we gonna travel to the tree?
I mean, it would be way quicker.
True.
Yeah, and I know we keep saying this. We are on a bit of a deadline.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, let's do that then. Let's head on.
Make like a tree and leaf.
Yeah, exactly.
That was pretty good.
I have my moments.
I can't remember if it was mentioned, but what happens if we try to travel through a tree and the one that we're trying to travel to has been chopped down in the meantime?
Like if it gets it gets chopped down actively as you're traveling through it.
Yeah, like that, or like if it has been, like already.
It appear in whatever fireplace it's being burned in.
If you were to try to travel through a tree that was chopped down, then essentially you would feel as though you're going to the destination. You pop back out where you started.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, you try to go through a tree and find yourself like halfway stuck through the wall of a log cabin.
But yeah, you're able to use the leaf from Calypso to very quickly travel. In terms of the tree you travel from, you're able to find a palm tree and use that.
I was about to ask.
A palm tree, you say?
Yeah. Yeah, because there are a couple of palm trees along the shore, and you're able to travel through one of those. And yeah, sure enough, you all end up outside of... Well, not necessarily outside of Canesmith, but you can see that it's pretty close. You end up about... let me pull out the bag.
The bag's there by Privia.
I see. Move that one up there then. Yeah, you all pop out about here. Pretty drastically cutting down your travel time. You can see that it only take you about half an hour to get to Canesmith from where you all emerge. You can see the wide field before you leading into the mouth of the mountains.
This is so
more caves.
much better than flying.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker than flying too.
Yeah, that's quite efficient.
I really do hope Calypso's okay.
I hope so too. They've been gone for quite a while.
Yeah. You don't think anything went wrong in the Feywilds, do you?
I sincerely hope not.
You don't really have means of observing him.
Yeah. Suppose all we can do is hope he's alright.
Sure, if it's an emergency, they probably have some means of getting in contact with us.
Well, we could try the orb again.
You try the orb.
Sure.
What's his ringtone?
It's Calypso music.
You attempt to contact Calypso through the orb, and you feel that you contact something, but there's no answer on the other side.
That's
sounds
ominous.
It sounds like very strong winds on the other side. You can hear.
They must be going through a tunnel.
It's probably not good.
Do we get a sense of what kind of thing we've connected with?
Make me I'll take a nature or an arcana check.
I can help with that. I can assist with Arcana if you're rolling that.
Well, my modifiers for those are both the same. Got a total of 11.
You're not quite sure as to what this is, but it has a very strong presence, whatever it is. And you are not
what
sensing
happens-
the presence of Calypso.
What happens if we try and speak to what we've connected with?
What do you say?
Sorry
Makes a
about
car
that.
horn noise.
That frickin' road behind us. The group WhatsApp was popping off this week again because there was an accident and people were like foaming at the mouth about it needing speed bumps but it not qualifying for speed bumps or something. It was anyway. Who is this? What are you?
You ask those questions, and there isn't a response at first. You feel that presence on the other side gets stronger. You can feel that the winds feel as though they are blowing more wildly.
Can you hear me? Do you understand me?
And you
This
ask
is
more
the weirdest-
questions.
It's the weirdest Verizon commercial yet.
Verizon. You continue to inquire and ask these questions, and you do receive an answer. Who's asking?
No, I asked the questions first. That's not fair.
You hear the wind continue to blow.
I'm not giving my name to someone in the Feywilds. That's crazy talk.
You didn't ask for your name, though. That was your chance.
Sorry, you broke up a little.
You didn't ask for your name, though. That was their chance.
Barney, can you Does this sound familiar to you? What do you make of this?
Does it sound familiar to Barney? Sorry.
Listening in, no, it just sounds like rippling winds.
Are you a fae? Are you a dryad? Elemental?
A dryad? Of course not.
Well, nothing wrong with being a dryad.
This is gonna be kind of weird. Could I use divine sense on it?
You wouldn't necessarily be able to sense it through the orb.
Okay, that's fine. I was thinking about that too. I was like, they're not really like 60 feet away from us, so can't really tell.
So are we all hearing it speak, or is just Pomegranate?
Anyone gathered around the orb can hear it.
Okay.
Have it on speaker.
What is your purpose? What do you want?
I want to connect with my friend.
Who is your friend?
I'm not giving you my friends' names, but I got to you when I tried to reach out to them.
Suppose that
He's
would
a
be
druid.
because he's part of the collective now.
The what?
The collective. He's a part of us.
Who is us?
We are many.
Yeah, that's what a collective means.
Did he join willingly?
Few do.
Sounds more like a mafia than a collective to me.
Well, are you going to tell us more information, or are you just going to continue being vague?
What can you offer me?
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
We can offer you a discount on your long distance orb calls.
I'm just gonna say this. Gunther's gonna say, please give us the answer. We're getting tired of this, and we really are not in the mood for this. And I'm gonna just try intimidation here.
Yeah, go ahead and make an
if it's
intimidation check.
possible. Well, I think that's like a 9. So
Oh no.
So
yeah, I rolled a 3. My intimidation is +6.
So you say this, and on the other side, you hear what sounds like a chuckle. Did I make you mad? Did I perhaps pull a string? Do you think you're going to squeeze the answers out of me? Well, I can be a lot more dangerous if you keep pressing my buttons.
Voice again.
So I was just gonna
What?
look at the orb.
You're really trying our
tell-
patience here.
Tess just
Sorry.
gonna look in the orb. It's like, you have no idea about the things we've had to face and things we've easily faced off against. So you can be as annoying as you want. We're just asking questions. You're the one who's causing trouble.
No, I'm causing no trouble. I simply am.
You seem
What
to
kind
be
of
do seem to be getting pretty angry.
What
Us pushing
kind of-
your buttons and all.
What? Okay. What kind of things are you interested in having?
Well, for starters, I suppose more to join the collective. Beyond that,
Okay, well that's not on the table. So
beyond
Maybe
that,
give it back, please.
true names of people.
I have a name for you.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
Barney looks at Pum.
it's Llewellyn. That's a true name of an orb kind of guy that I think would do great in the collective. He's a real team player.
Llewellyn.
If you don't mind me asking, what is the collective's ideals, their purpose? I mean, you ask us our purpose, but we don't know much about yours. It would be hard for us to join if we don't really know what you're all about.
Oh my god, is this an MLM? Are we being scammed?
We serve the mother.
It's like,
That is all. That is our purpose.
The mother.
it's sort of like difficult, hard to join? No, it's very easy.
Like
Gotta
Mother
buy-
Nature
buy-
or like Slay Mother? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, Paul.
Oh no, I was just gonna joke about having to purchase a starter kit.
This person doesn't seem
I guess-
very helpful.
Yeah,
No.
I guess the only thing I was going to do is like possibly a religion check on like what this mother could be.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a religion check.
Cool, that's a little bit better. That's a 13.
At first, you're not entirely sure as to what this could be, although you've perhaps heard of something that is referenced pretty often in Fey culture. Referenced pretty often is the primeval Ursus and their mother, the mother of the mists, Urzanine, who was a very large Fey bear.
Keep talking.
A Fey bear, otherwise known as a fair.
Oh shit.
And so it was actually both kinds of mothers after all.
Yeah, I guess so. Slay, I guess. What about this? We will. I assume that whenever we try to contact our friend here, you will just continue to answer, correct?
I suppose so, yes. He would be a part of the collective. Technically, your friend
Yeah,
is answering
nice.
too.
Well, in that case, I will turn to the others. Would you say it's just best that we revisit this when we have a little bit more information?
I think so, yeah.
Travel would be
Alright.
wisest.
But think about Llewellyn. I really think he'd be a good addition to your team. Okay, bye.
Do we know anyone that would know stuff about the Feywild other than Calypso?
Well, I mean,
Possibly.
we could probably, reach out to Octavian or someone in Narrowgate.
other person that we possibly could look into is maybe the god of winter. Like, I don't know how connected they are with Fey magic, but I know they tend to be more nature like, I guess.
Maybe. You think, Mr. Bonesnap would know anything?
He probably would.
That's a great
That's a good idea.
suggestion.
That's really good. It doesn't look like we're not in like a really suspicious place, are we?
No, you guys are. You're standing by this tree, and you can see the field leading up to Canesmith ahead of you. There doesn't seem to be anybody around.
You guys just want to maybe contact Bonesnap while we're walking to our destination.
Makes sense.
Yes. Suppose
Yes.
it can't hurt.
I guess York, you did come up with the brilliant idea. Do you mind making a call here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Right. She will present the orb.
Yeah, you will take the orb and call.
Don't drop it.
Hello,
I was waiting for that.
Mr. Bonesnap.
Collective.
Hello. Yorick, right? Yeah. What do you need? We were wondering if you knew anything about the Feywild, maybe? We have someone who might be trapped there. Oh, trapped? That might be a problem. The Fey are
What are you?
very...
What are you?
Possessive?
Yes, among other things. It's quite possible that whoever is trapped there perhaps gave a name or had something else happen.
What do you
I'll
know?
look at-
What do you know about about a collective?
Collective. Feywild Collective. They might be part of that damn tree. There's
Al
Let's
also
see.
mentioned
a
the-
tree in the Feywild that is pretty central to the place, but carved kind of jutting out of the tree itself, several faces, several hundred faces. It's a huge tree.
That's
So,
horrifying. Continue.
Tell me more.
so freeing someone from this collective, like how difficult would that be?
It shouldn't be impossible. Problem is finding the person that trapped whoever there, that, got trapped there. Your friend, you need to find the person that did it. Usually, from what I understand, the Fae trick people into giving up a part of themselves, whether it be a pertinent secret or something similar, and they use that to trap them in that tree.
What happens if you chop the tree down?
That's a problem. You can't unless you want to kill everybody trapped in it.
Do their souls go to hell? Question mark.
I don't think so. I think their souls end up at limbo if what I've been told by his watchfulness is to be believed.
Alright, that's not ideal.
Also, from what I hear, they can feel that chopping.
Yeah, okay. Glad I asked before trying or suggesting it.
Oh, we have to find the person who tricked our friend into becoming a part of this tray.
Right.
Could we go through that tree?
Probably not a good idea. Unless you want to get trapped too.
Or it's just... Okay, true. I was just thinking it would be pretty convenient if we had to go there and rescue them.
I do have a question for you all. Would Gil know who tricked Calypso?
I'm not sure. Was he still there with Darsk?
That's a good question. I know we left him with him, but I'm not sure if he would still be there.
I don't know whether Calypso would have returned since then.
Well, I think this is definitely a mission we need to pursue. But if we're already trapped, I mean, does the passage of time have an effect? Do they lose more of themselves, or is it once it's done, and there is no deadline on rescuing them?
Ivar, would you know? Ivar comes over to the orb.
Hi.
Ivar will wave. Oh, hi. And you said if the passage of time would do anything?
That's my question, yes.
I've done a bit of reading up on it. I think that they start to lose part of their being.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Very odd and disturbing way. They start to lose physical parts of themselves and then mental parts of themselves.
Ooh.
I've seen a fella who lost his fingerprints.
How much passage of time are we talking?
Time in the Feywild passes a lot quicker than it does here.
Do you think we might already be too late?
I don't think so. Assuming that they've trapped a perhaps significant amount of people, it's a slower rate in which that would happen.
Oh, like digestion? Gross.
I suppose it's a way of looking at it.
Ugh.
If you all are looking for a way to the Feywild, though, the most direct way would be if you were to go overseas to Rasvaldis, the City of Dragons, Kalakul, that they have a gateway to the Feywild there.
Well, it's a good thing we're on our way there anyway.
Yeah. The reason I asked about the passage of time is that we have a lot of pressing matters to attend to, and I need to know what to prioritize. We need to know what to prioritize.
Yeah.
I might be able to help. I might be able to slow that process. It would be difficult, but if you could bring me something that belonged to Calypso, I could use that and try and form a direct connection to him and slow that process.
We have the leaf, I think.
I mean, we could also travel to. We have an opening at Green Peak. We could travel to there using the leaf, and
fetch something.
maybe fetch something from his, from where he resides.
It would be nice to not give up the leaf.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I suppose it
necessarily
would be
have
a
to be
chance to-
something significant, just something that he's been in contact with consistently, like an article of clothing or something.
Right. That should be fairly straightforward. Famous last words in D&D.
Well, like for one, I do think he did mention that. For one, I know that he tends to, leave articles of clothing willy-nilly. He seems to like to commune with nature quite frequently. If you get what I'm saying.
Yes, I share that sentiment as a fellow druid.
Could it be that he entered that tree willingly?
Does it seem like something he would do without
I mean,
telling anyone?
if he likes communing.
I suspect that if it was willing, the collective wouldn't have given such a cryptic answer when we asked.
Possibly.
You know what? I think we should talk to Octavian anyways, since they are related, right? They're brothers.
Yes.
Right.
But yes, if you can bring me something of his, I can help in my own way. And if you'd prefer that me and Bone Snap meet you somewhere, that's possible too.
We stop by Octavian's, and he just sighs as he pulls out like some clothing that Calypso left behind the last time he communed through his garden.
Right.
You're heading to Canesmith. How long do you think you'll be? Shouldn't take us very long, but we want to give you all time to get what you need to, so. Whenever and wherever, just let us know and we'll get there. I could get us there pretty quick if you need us to go somewhere we can't just sprint over to.
All right. Shall we meet you at our next destination?
Yes. Where are you all heading?
That's a great question, and I should have been paying attention, but I struggle with things like that.
We were, I think we were on our way to, sorry, what?
We were heading to Canesmith.
I know there's a cave and a mountain.
Yes, Canesmith.
We're going to Canesmith, but like the next location after that, I think we were going to
Aaron Gate.
Aaron Gate, yeah. Girls Academy.
I'm sorry for forgetting all your amazing place names and things, Rohul. You put such effort into it, and my brain is just not.
Oh, you're fine.
Retaining the info. So I'm really glad for all the visual aids and things you have. It really helps.
You are absolutely fine.
Yeah.
TK, what are undergarments?
Undergarments, I imagine. Is what was meant.
Is that like a grandparent?
I misspelled it. Sorry.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
Undergarments are
I mean-
like grandparents that didn't quite graduate.
They didn't come out quite right.
No, he just dug
mean-
up his grandparents.
Anyway, yes. We appreciate your assistance. We shall see you soon.
Sounds good.
Don't be a stranger.
In the communication.
I'm so glad nobody was naked on that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
You never know what you're gonna get with this orb.
I mean, never mind.
Well, but those
I
two,
mean, we
I
are kind of
wouldn't be
we're kind of 2 for
surprised.
2.
I would not be surprised.
Right.
Well, on that note,
Suppose we should deal with our business in Canesmith before meeting them.
yes. Do we have to go through that cave?
I mean, Canesmith's in there.
Caves.
What is wrong
Hopefully
with
nothing's
Stuck
going to try.
around for a while.
I know, but I just, last time things tried to steal our skin, and well, I did meet Nadine there, so it's not a complete loss.
But we're not going down there.
We're not going in the cave,
Well, yeah, we're going to Canesmith.
so we are going to the cave.
Not the chasm.
Yeah, we're not going into the.
Yeah.
We're not heading back to the nameless city, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, we're
No,
going
just-
through a cave, but not. Okay.
I know, but it's memories and
Yeah,
This
we'll
is a
get it.
cave, but not one you have to use flash to see in.
Yeah, you all are able to make it the rest of the way to Canesmith with relative ease. You just head on across the fields, and in a couple of minutes you see the mouth of the city, the very familiar underground city of Canesmith. I kind of miss the hot spring here. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to look at real estate here.
We're given that we have, Llewellyn's, ill-gotten goods, suppose that is a possibility.
D&D, the fantasy of owning real estate becomes reality for us.
Like, my Monday group, they just gave us a house. Like, how much of a dream would that be?
I know. And also the fact that you can heal ailments permanently
Yeah.
with potions and magic. My god.
The fact you can just get 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, and then you're fine the next morning.
Yeah.
Being able to get 8 hours of sleep, period. Yeah, you guys enter Canesmith. You can hear the familiar sound of carpentry and smithing work.
Oh, shit, I forgot about the hot spring. Sorry, go ahead.
Talos just closes his eyes and just zens to the sounds.
You alright, Talos?
Perfectly happy. Let's see. I need to find...
Yeah, how about you take the lead on this one?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking through the NPC loot.
You looking for Angrus?
Yeah, there he is, yes. Yeah, yeah, I just need to find Ingress over at the Smithing Society. Candles?
Yes?
Do you have that eye?
Yes, I do.
Alright. It might be good to have that on. Just in case.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like Ingress, I think he is a good candidate, but I'm worried if, like, he or someone else might be under, like, Godslayer influence or, like, whatever remains of them.
I suppose
That,
it's a
yeah,
good
and
thing
your
to
eye,
be
and
aware
that
of.
eye can, and the eye can detect them.
Let's be cautious.
Well, should be just down this way, and
Right.
Talos will lead them.
Is there supposed to be music right now, by the way? Because I'm not hearing anything.
It's kind of
There is. It's
quiet,
probably just a bit quiet.
It's soft.
Oh, you know why? It's because my washing machine is spinning.
Uh,
I can hear music.
Yeah, because you're in the cozy office. I'm right here in the open with all the appliances.
You're down in the mines.
The laundry mines.
the children yearn for the mines.
Is that why they're called miners?
You know, we there is a yeah. I'll chat to you guys about that off stream. I don't know how much I can say about our game.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah,
NDA. Exciting,
Yeah.
juicy news.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys
Whoa.
head on over. And entering into the Smithing Society, Talos, you see a lot of familiar faces to when you were first initially here. But most importantly, you do see Angris as he approaches. It's again a larger gargoyle gentleman. You can see that he has several cracks along the stone of his body where you can see what looks like the glow of magma.
Ooh.
Hello, Talos.
Hello, Master Angris. Long time no see. Oh, this is these are my friends. I don't believe you met them last time.
I don't believe so. Hello.
He'll nod to all of you.
Greetings.
Hi.
I'm not back.
Is there heat radiating off him?
Yeah, there is.
Whoa, that's cool. Well,
Isn't this
no,
whole place
it's hot.
yeah, isn't this whole place just hot and fiery?
Yeah, there are places in town where there are like magma flows, I guess lava flows at that point, as well as the many forges that are about. There's a decent bit of heat.
How's Barney doing?
Starting to get clammy under his armpits again.
Hope your travels been treating you well.
They have. It's been interesting, terrifying, exciting, at times very frustrating. But so is life. But I've been able to develop some skills and, see other worlds and dimensions.
Yeah.
So, of course, the reason I'm here is that thing we talked about.
Right. Let's go somewhere more private.
Right.
He'll lead you all to the end of a hallway and into a side room. You can see there's a small room with a forge and a smelter and some other gear, but no one else is inside.
Talos is just gonna side-eye candles.
Yeah, am I sensing anything?
Nothing seems to be off.
Okay. I'm going to nod at Talos.
He just gives that little nod back.
Since you all left from town, we did have a run-in with Godslayers. We were able to dispatch them, but it's alarming.
They just don't know when to quit, do they?
No, unfortunately not. I was able to get the help of Bennett Bucard from Rowell's Academy, as well as a group that was going on an adventure for their newly formed expedition team there.
But let me guess. The moving targets?
No, don't believe this group had a name for themselves yet.
Oh, we've
It's,
been hearing about this particular group from basically most people we've spoken to.
This group wouldn't happen to consist of an orc woman and a male gnoll, would they?
No. They are on the younger side. Well, most of them on the younger side. They were, from what I understand, they were tasked with looking into a large chasm up to the north and seeing what was inside.
Any
You think-
names from them? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Talos.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just going to ask, like, anybody have any name to them? No.
Yes, there was a goblin named Badger, there was a dragonborn named Snowflake, and Firbolg named Vivian.
And see, he kind of thinks on it.
There's another Firbolg named Belbesteron, and there was a Lizardfolk named Rowan.
It's quite a large group.
Can't say I'm familiar with any of them.
What were you saying there, Talos?
Well, just that, given your experience recently, with what's been offered, it may put a bit of a target on your back.
I'm not sure that it'd be a target that wasn't already there. The Godslayers, I think, know that you'd be arriving here with a fragment, that perhaps they came looking for it a bit too soon. That's how they found out. I'm not entirely sure. You might have someone watching you.
Oh no.
Question. We still have Buckley's little communication thing, right?
Yeah, you do.
Can we check that thing really quick?
Sure.
Just out of curiosity, just make sure it's not like tracking us or something. Because I might be wrong, but he was trying to get into a Godslayers, right?
Right. Yeah, when you all went after Buckley, he was trying to commune with the Godslayers. He had essentially taken the divine foci from all of the cleric students. As you
And
look at
Brentham.
this thing, though, make me I'll take an Arcana or a Religion check.
From anyone?
Yeah, from anyone looking at it.
Okay.
Thank you, because my Arcana is not the best.
I'll also roll.
Thanks.
That's a pretty good roll.
What'd you
That
get?
was not a good roll. That was a nat 1 for me.
Oh no.
I got a 24.
With a 24, Barney, as you look at this strange orb, you can sense that there is a presence there. it doesn't seem like a presence in the way of with the orb of astral speaking, where there's somebody else on another end of it. But it more so seems like there's something inside of it physically.
Hmm. Yeah, Bonnie will relay that.
That's
I guess. Oh, sorry.
concerning.
Could I do a divine sense on it? I guess to see if there's anything celestial or fiend.
Yeah, using your divine sense doesn't seem like it's either of those things.
Okay.
But having had it pointed out to you, you can definitely vaguely sense that same presence. Not through your divine sense, but just because of your connection to magic.
I guess one question would be: do you all think that it's pertinent to keep up with this? I think the only reason we kept up with it was because we were going to try to keep a watch on the God Slayers, but not sure if this could be a conduit the other way around.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It may be worth disposing of it.
I vote dispose.
You said there was an entity. You think we could talk to it?
We could.
Think it'd be
I
wise
guess
to?
we should. That's a better question. If we do talk to it, I think it's best that we try to keep information as minimal as possible.
We've been talking to a lot of entities today.
True. I don't think we're going to stop talking to entities for a long time.
I guess if we could, not said anything.
I guess, what do you think is best, York? Sorry to put a lot on you, but I know since you are our leader here, anything that you think it'll be pertinent to ask more questions with it, or just to get rid of it?
I was just wondering if we could figure out what it was doing and, what it wants. And we could figure out if that is the case, if we have been watched. Be good information to have, I think.
Right.
Yes. Question to you all then. Do you think it's best that maybe half of us help Talos with this process, I guess, and the other half maybe do an interrogation on this thing?
Should
Well,
we
I could-
maybe try and take it to a mage or something like that who is good with figuring out objects' position and the relationship between the two?
Suppose so.
Idea.
Maybe we could do. Maybe Octavian could help. Oh,
That's a great idea.
Oh, you think Ernest could help?
I mean, Ernest is here, right? No, wait. Ernest. We left Ernest with Bone Snap.
Yeah. Ernest parted ways with you when you all got to Shamhide.
I remember now.
I think that'd be a pretty good idea. I mean,
I wonder.
considering that he. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, go ahead.
No. I literally was just saying Ernest is a good idea. You go on.
I was wondering if putting it in the bag of holding would kind of block its tracking, so to speak, if it is tracking us. Technically, it would be in a pocket dimension.
Yeah, this is a good idea.
Or
It's like a
put it in the
temporary place to
portable
hold it.
toilet.
I mean, low key, that's not actually a bad idea either, because I mean, that's also a pocket dimension too, right? Well, no, because I don't think you can like go into like the toilet game, right? It's like a separate toilet.
That's a good question. If you open the door and throw something in, can you ever get it back?
So, I mean,
Think carefully.
if you were to throw something
Power.
in, once that instance is gone, whatever was thrown in would just poof out of it.
Oh man, imagine forgetting your wedding ring in there.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, it'd be fine because it just fall on the ground where the door was.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, I think maybe this is maybe.
So, I was just saying, so it's not like it gets deleted.
Yeah, it doesn't get deleted.
Wait, push. Okay, wait, no. I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole.
I guess maybe bag of holding in the meantime,
Yeah,
or at least maybe try to keep this away from you all.
Yeah, let's pocket dimension this thing for a bit.
Yeah.
thing
Right.
I'm concerned about is, you know how Romulus was talking about how they, the Godslayers, have access to their own demi-plane and they can do all this dimensional stuff? What if
Yeah.
that won't stop it?
You need
I
a Faraday
think-
cage.
Would it
think
would it
the
just
best
be
thing to
worth
do-
just would it be worth it just destroying it then? If we're so concerned about like it tracking us, like we don't necessarily need to like try to go deeper
Keep
into this.
Should we orb
it.
Octavian and find out what he thinks? Poor guy.
Yeah, I'd like to know more information instead of just straight up destroying it. Unless, we release something unintentionally,
I would
If
just
we are-
yes.
which
I
might
just
be
like some
worse.
more
Sure.
information.
If we are going to do this, though, let's get it away from here. I'd rather not have this thing in the presence of any other entities right now.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'll Gunther will take the stone and just be like, if anybody wants to come with an, well, I guess Palm, you got the orb, so I mean, if you want to come with, maybe we can go somewhere separate and just orb.
A mission with me? I feel so special.
Yeah, I'll remain here with Sallows.
Sounds good.
I
If you want to come
have
with as
something
well.
that might help you, might save you a trip.
Oh.
I have a box that can block any means of detection. It's a very heavy, very anti-magical thing.
What do you use it for normally? No, wait. If that's too personal, never mind. Forget I asked.
Normally, I've not had to use it for much. It's typically used in case anything that can fit inside of it is too unstable. Needed to be
Ah.
neutralized.
That makes sense.
Here, give me 1 moment.
Then
We'll step out and I'm back with this very ornate looking stone box. You can see that it has these kind of blue inscriptions carved onto it. It looks heavy. Like as he sits it down on the floor, you can kind of feel how heavy it is.
Mm.
He removes the lid.
You'd like to
I'll
store
put
that
the,
there until you have answers. Might be a good idea.
When we shut the lid, we should pay attention if we feel any different, I think.
That might be a good idea.
that's a good idea. I'll put it in there and shut the lid.
You put it in and you close the lid. As to whether you all feel any different or not, make me perception checks.
Ooh.
Ooh, my first good roll of the evening.
Man, I am not rolling as well as I should.
26.
I got a 17.
I
12
got
plus
an
5.
8.
16.
Oh no. Gunther was too busy closing the lid to focus on anything else.
As
Was heavier than you think.
it is very heavy. Like it is probably the lid itself is probably about 50 pounds.
Whoa.
What's that in kilos?
25?
That is
20,
an extremely heavy lid.
But as to what you notice, you all, it is far more subtle for some of you to the point of you not noticing it. But those of you who are a bit more perceptive notice you feel a lot lighter.
Does anyone else feel that?
That's strange.
Feels like I've burdened myself somehow.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I do feel less gravity on my whole body.
It concerns me.
Yeah. Let's well, if this thing's not in detection, why don't we still me and you, Palm, let's go on and contact Octavian or Ernest about this, and then everyone else can kind of do.
Let's do
their
that.
own thing.
Yeah.
And sorry, if you want to come to Nadine and Candles, you can. So.
Poor Nadine. She's like, shame.
I will come too. Yes.
Palm gives her a little smile, one of those little colon 3 smiles.
Yeah, the both of you step off. And as you do, Angus will look towards you, Talos.
Well, suppose, are you ready?
Yeah, I think. He's gonna reach in his pack, and he's going to pull out Gond.
Yeah, you pull out Gond. Blinks.
Gond, this is Angus. Angus, this is Gond.
Hello, Angus. It's a pleasure, Gond.
So this is the odd part. In order to see if you are a match, I have to stab you.
Well, go on.
He steps forward.
Oh, okay. Any place of preference?
Wherever is most effective.
Okay, I guess maybe the shoulder, like, I don't want to stab you in, like, the chest or, like, the throat or something where if something happens, it's a fatal wound. He'll, unsheath Gond, say, well, I guess this may be it.
I am ready.
You've got lots of colors.
Yeah, I just, it's been fun adventuring with you and crafting.
With you as well. You have grown quite a bit. You're a remarkable craftsman.
That means a lot. I don't know if you'll still be present after this. Just thank you, and I'm glad to have made a friend that was Dagger.
Wherever I may find myself, you and your legacy will live on with me.
Okay, I need to before I second thoughts. He's gonna grab him and just stab Ingris in the shoulder.
Yeah. You stab Ingris in the shoulder, and as you do, you can see the cracks along Ingris's skin that kind of give off that orange glow from the magma inside, turn a white hot color. And as this happens, the dagger also begins to kind of glow. And abruptly, there is a flash of light as a pillar seems to come down from above. And Ingris, Talos, and everybody else that is still in the room begins to be lifted upwards.
So that's Barney and Telos.
We're not there for the lift and uppies. Aw.
We just slam into the ceiling.
Right before it seems as though you're going to impact the ceiling, you instead go through it. And you all are whisked further beyond.
Alice is just screaming. Just like, what's happening? Ah!
You can't escape flying.
Barney will float closer and hold his hand.
Yeah, you're able to do so. And as this happens, it is suddenly very bright. And as that light kind of fades away, you find yourselves standing on a cloud. You can see an expanse of clouds as far as the eye can see. Behind you lies a very ornate set of gates. You can see symbols of all of the gods inscribed onto the gate, their symbology. And standing before you, you see Heslan. And Heslan, a bit surprised to see you all appear there. Well, kind of looked to all of you.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Excellent. Hi. Greetings.
Oh, wait. You aren't dead, are you?
I don't think so.
How can we check?
He takes a step closer and very gently tries to touch one of you.
Oh gosh.
And
oh god, so did I kill Barney?
And he does make contact with you. You feel him touch you.
Oh, okay. You're not dead. Good.
The bong was actually like a nuclear bomb.
Oh no. Too topical.
Oh, wait. That means...
He looks down at Ingris.
Then you would be the candidate. Yes, I would happily accept if I would be granted that honor. Well, I suppose we'll find out. Now, I wish we had a good place for this. I didn't think this would happen so soon.
You can see Heslan pacing around.
Oh, I know. You can go to Gorn's workshop.
Alright, seems logical, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If anyone gives you a hard time, tell them you're with me. So I don't think anyone will give you a hard time. Except maybe Cormedes. Avoid him.
Who's Cormedius?
The god of disease.
Sounds delightful.
Right. But yes, follow me.
Yeah, I guess we follow him.
We do.
Meanwhile, back down on the material plane.
In the lower realm.
The pleb area.
Down where the plebes live.
The pedestrians.
If I knew this was going to happen, I would have just stayed here.
Yeah, same.
The base, the standard.
We just still just watch them disappear, so we might be like, wow, maybe they just disintegrated.
Oh wait, are you with those candles, or are you with them?
Oh, I thought you had said you could go with them.
Yeah, Candles, you're with them then.
Okay, cool.
Hey, did you hear something?
Yeah.
It sounded like Talos screaming.
Huh. I hope that's not bad.
It was a lot higher pitched than usual, so I mean, maybe not good, but
should we check on them?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
But
if they're not, I'm telling them you convinced me to not check on them, okay?
Let's just make what we need to do quick so we can get back.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Who are you contacting?
We said Octavian and
Ernest.
Yes.
Ernest.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we could do like a group chat or something.
Yeah. Let's get them both on the old Aurelian Skype.
Aurelian Zoom.
Yeah, you're able to get them both on there. Oh, hello.
Sorry to bother you. Right? Yes, we're good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hello. I don't believe we've met. He says to Ernest.
Oh yes, sorry. This is Ernest. Octavian Ernest.
Yes. Hello. What's going on? What's happening?
We have a question for both of you. We have a device that we're not sure what it did to us. We suspect it might have tracked us somehow, or it might be possessed or cursed. I'm not entirely sure. My arcana is not very good. But we put it in some kind of magical containment unit, and immediately we all felt lighter. And it seems to us that someone has been leaking information of our movements to nefarious parties. So we would like to know what to do with this thing. Is there a way to tell what it is? Can you help us with that? Should we destroy it? What's the deal?
I think it would depend on the nature of whatever was tracking you. You said you felt different after putting it in this containment.
We felt lighter.
And you couldn't physically see anything change, though?
No. I consider myself fairly perceptive. and I didn't notice anything like that.
Could be a soul tether.
Oh, that sounds very unpleasant.
If it was a soul tether, then that would make sense as to what you all felt.
What do they do?
Soul tethering can link you directly to somebody's being, as well as any senses and faculties they have. It's,
That sounds kind of romantic, but not in this case.
it's very, in this case, perhaps very grim.
Have they been sucking our energy from us or something?
Probably not. But it seems
Something
like they
worse?
might have been in your heads and they've been able to figure out what's been going on with you and using that to their advantage.
Ugh. So destruction is the good option here?
Well, if it was a soul tether, that would not be a good idea. If you were to destroy it, since it had formed a connection with you, that'd be a piece of your soul's missing.
That's not good.
On the other hand, though, does that mean that we can still use it as a contact, I guess, to see what's in the other side's mind, I guess?
It's possible to reverse a soul tether, to see the person that inflicted it upon you. That would require a couple of things, though. Most of which I can gather, but I would need you all to gather something for me as well, if you were to want to do that.
We would be happy to do whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, I guess the question also would be whether we want to just take advantage of this, or if we just want to like get out of the whole soul link completely.
Honestly, unless you're fine with parting with a piece of your soul, I don't think you really have much of a choice.
Okay, so even if we try to, okay.
You could destroy it, but that would come at that cost.
And there's no way to tell which part of your soul.
No. Unfortunately,
I think
not.
we should talk to the others about this.
Definitely
Yes.
something they should be aware of.
Yeah. Is there any way to tell how much of your soul is affected, or how many people? I mean, I assume it's all of us. Not all of us felt equally light afterwards, though.
For that, you would need to see a specialist. I do know someone who specializes in spirits that I could perhaps get you in contact with.
We would appreciate that, please.
Typically, he's found up north near the Bloodmire. A lizardfolk named Ivan. He's an exorcist and spirit expert.
Okay.
Just make sure Ivar or Ivan.
Ivan.
Okay, sorry. I guess there are two different.
Ivar is Bonsnap's husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about that.
Beyond that, though, I'm going to do what research I can. And, Ernest, was it? Yes, I want to do as much as I can as well. I think the two of us could perhaps meet up and see what we can come up with.
I think you will get along like a house on fire, though I'm not sure why that expression is the way it is. You know what I mean.
I didn't know that was an expression.
Right.
Possibly thought up by pyromaniacs.
So, Thatch?
You know, probably.
Thatch is actually the person who invented that phrase.
And
So
as
that's
far
why
as
Palm
the
knows it.
thing I would need from you all,
Yes.
if you can figure out who put the tether on you, if you could bring me a lock of their hair.
Gunther Candles, do you think it was... No, he's too stupid, right?
I mean, it wouldn't be the furthest idea. I mean, he was the only one who was holding the stone at the time, so
Is it possible for someone to sort of set it up and then a person to just trigger it and use it? Because I don't know if he's capable of, you know.
That is a possibility.
Okay,
Well,
then
that
I
was
think we
probably him.
might... Yeah, we might know who it was then, and I think we know where to find him.
you know, honestly, now I was originally very neutral about him, but now I am a lot less neutral about him.
Yeah.
Well,
Foul little man.
well, I'll keep in contact with you, and I'll meet up with Ernest, and we'll see what we can come up with.
We appreciate your help, truly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. I
Thank
will
you.
bid you farewell. And as you all ruminate on
That's
this
good.
new information, I think that's what we're going to call today's session.
That was exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
We made a
This is
god. Well,
exciting.
Talos made a god.
Not yet.
Well, not yet.
Sort of.
In the process,
Well,
next session.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a work in progress folder on the computer.
God is pending.
Yeah, it
As long
says-
as you're not downloading God via LimeWire, because you never know what you're gonna get there.
You wouldn't download a god.
You wouldn't download a god.
dude.
I absolutely would download a God. I'd also download a pizza and a car.
Me too. I would love to
Me
download a car.
too. But yes, chat, thank you for joining us. As the next session, if everyone's good, we'll be back on the 1st of March.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And your birthday's coming up. Is that on the March 1st?
That's March
Happy
March
birthday.
4th.
Nice.
Oh, then you
So
will
sweet.
get your birthday D20. You get a free 20 on your birthday.
Woohoo!
A free D20.
A free nat 20.
Oh, cool. I need to make a note of that.
The lesser known birthright 20.
Wait, so where's your nat 20 from your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where's your script?
You know, I'll give him one. I'll give him one. I'll make note of it.
Party's just
That
gonna
was
be
fun.
like, can I become the god of cooking? Nat 20.
See, Yorick was actually going to die in that session, but it was a secret roll that you used a 20 on.
Yes, chat, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you then. Bye, chat.
Later.
Bye, Chad.
Bye.
Bye.
I